Hi everyone, this reading is for Taurus. Those are my little paintings in the back. Everybody, I keep telling them they're for sale on my website, but I never put them up yet. Okay, so this is for Taurus, and I got my crow cards. Usually I have everything laid out, but... So, you know, for Taurus is for April 16th to the 30th. And if your rising sign or your moon or your sun sign is all Taurus, or you just have a lot of Taurus in your chart, this reading can apply to you. If it doesn't resonate, that's okay. It happens sometimes. I try to find the full meanings. You know, like the last, if you look at my Aries reading, it was about money. For some people, it was about love. For other people, it was about moving. But at the same time, it all showed the theme for all Aries of having a major decision to make. So I always find something here that can relate to everybody. So for Taurus, from the 16th to the 30th of April. So we start off here with the Knight of Swords, okay? So I'm going to pick up the camera. I don't have it on a tripod. And you know what? I don't know any Taurus. Isn't that funny? I don't know any. I'm sure you guys are great people. But, you know, in my life, when I look at, like, my group of, like, people, they're all from the same sign. I either is usually Aries, Sagittarius, a lot of my own sign, which is Aquarian, some Cancers, but pretty much everybody in the same group, especially Aries. Is it the same for you? Comment below if you think that, like, in your life, do you notice that your peer group or your friendships or the people that you hang out seem to all be from certain zodiac signs? Anyways, you can buy my paintings. They'll be on my site at some point. Also, I'm taking up a donation. You see the scratch? And I'm trying to get a tripod. So I'm trying to get some stuff, better stuff going on here for my channel. If you guys would like to donate, the button is below. I'm also going to be doing, he's so pretty, isn't he? I'm going to be doing a contest soon for a free reading. So that's coming up. I'll get all these 12 videos out of the way for these coming weeks. Okay, so these are the crow cards for people who don't know them. I don't think you can get this deck anymore, but I love this deck. It's very unusual, and I just love it, and it just has a beautiful story behind it, which I might tell you someday. If anybody cares, I don't know that they do. Okay, so what can I say about this beautiful Knight of Swords? Okay, so it shows me that around the 15th to the 16th, you're going to be entering that time. The energy you're coming with at that time in your life is that you're pretty aggressive. There's something that you want, Taurus, and you're going for it, okay? Some of you might have been in a fight, but this is a pretty determined, like you have an intent and a hunger to get what you want, okay? So let's see what that is that the Taurus people are going after with such a hunger. Okay, so the energy that I always call this, like the energy that you should flow with from the 16th to the 30th, and you should not go against this energy. Meaning, okay, I'll explain first what this card means. It's the past, so to me, it's as if something from your past is coming up in your life. The full moon is coming on the 18th, the 19th, and the 20th. It's in Libra. And I don't know that Taurus do well with a Libra moon. But the reason I'm mentioning it, because that full moon will tend to bring things from the past that need to be healed. And because I see the two moons here, it gives me the timing of that. So you can expect around the full moons issues from the past coming up for you. Okay, so people might be coming to visit you from the past. You got two birds right away, you know. People might be visiting you from the past, but I have a feeling that more you're going to be dealing with issues that need to be healed from your past, because this full moon that's coming up, often it's about balance and harmony and healing, okay? Because it's a full moon in Libra. So you should flow with this and not try to fight against it, okay? So let's see what else we got for our Taurus. Ooh, 8 of Wands. Exceed, surpass. So here you are, intently hungry, but coming in your way is some issues from the past, and that's going to be coming very strong. It's a 2 weeks type of energy, is dealing with things from the past. It might not just be dealing with things from the past. Everything in your life at that time will have something very strong in your life, will have something from the past connected to it, okay? And then next you have the 8 of Wands, which is a card of just extreme. It's extreme energy. It's a lot coming at you. You're all of a sudden really super duper 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 busy. And what I see here is the Swords, the Cups, and the Wands, and those energies don't go great together, okay? So it might be a little bit annoying to you, Taurus, who are trying to get ahead. You'll be happy with this, but there's so much. And for you guys who are trying to get, say, a lot of business or a lot of action going, well, then this is a good card to see. But if you got one path in mind and you want to just get to it and you got all this stuff coming at you, no. Which I feel like it is going to be a little bit of friction for you, because these cards, these energies don't go well together, okay? So who do we have coming up next for you? Oh, I love this. The big spider, the World Wide Web, the power animal for our century or our decades is the spider, because she rules the World Wide Web. So for the last 20 years, she's been the power animal, and she will continue to be the power animal for our world for quite some time. So this is interesting. This is the recent past. And its energy is leaving your life now. So it looks like to me that somebody brought some really good wisdom to your life when I see this card. Somebody helped you. And maybe it's that person from the past, but somebody helped you. But they're leaving. Their energy is leaving, but their wisdom is still with you. Because I get that as a very wise card now. The 10 of Cups. So this is really interesting. When I see so many cups, it reminds me of like family and emotional stuff and happiness. It's more an emotional level. It's more like having fun. This says blend and meld, but I don't know. 10 of Cups to me is just about just having a good time, you know, with family, with friends. So I think somebody is appearing in your life, and it can be very unexpected, and it can be very sudden, just out of the blue, you know. Somebody shows up, okay? Events are happening. So this is an interesting reading. They don't seem to match, because when I first saw this, it seems like somebody really going for something, and then all of a sudden I see this emotional stuff. But this is a card. This is coming up, what, the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, and 19th. You're going to be super duper duper happy about something. You got all your golden cups. You could be going for a drink, or you just golden cups all lined up. It just shows a lot of happiness coming for you. So whatever your intent and your hunger is, I feel like you're achieving what you want to achieve. But I also feel like you're getting a little bit off your path. Ooh, we got a Page of Cups here. So those cups don't go well with the sword. So it's almost like I feel like you got off your path. You started with this intent and this hunger, and now you got all these emotional cards and spiritual cards and cups. Cups just represent a lot of emotional happiness, but it can be love too. I feel like you're going to be over the first week from the 16th to the 22nd. And remember, there's a full moon during that time, the 18th and 19th and 20th, full moon in Libra. But you're just going to breeze right through that full moon. That full moon is going to change you from being this aggressive knight to being this maybe drunken fool. You know, when I see to me, it's like a celebration. It's all these cups and you're drinking and you're partying. So I just feel like spring has sprung, and all of a sudden you're going in a different direction because sudden things are happening for you, Taurus. Maybe somebody just came back into your life. You're celebrating. You're getting phone calls. You're communicating. You're communicating with somebody on an emotional level. It has emotions attached to it. I'm going to pull another card, Taurus, to go with that little Page of Cups there. Pull one of my little teeny cards. Just give me more clarity on what this is. Yeah. It's like you're going on a date or you're going to do something fun. Something you didn't expect. Okay. And you get the little rose in your hand. So I just feel like maybe your intent and hunger was to get yourself some loving and get some action going on and get some partying going on. But whatever your hunger was for, you're going to be having a good time. This shows me communication that brings a lot of happiness to your life, puts a little spring in your step, Taurus. So this is like the first 4 days, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th, 20th, 22nd, 23rd, 24th. You're out socializing and having a good time. 24th, 25th. Yeah, next we have the Emperor, your hopes and fears. So you start off just very determined. You have a very determined energy, and your biggest wish for the next 2 weeks, or what you in your deepest subconscious want, is that you want to be in charge. I feel like this has a lot to do with just getting ahead in life. You just want to get ahead in life. And it looks like to me things are just going great. It doesn't really show me in what area you're hunger for. It just shows me that suddenly you're really happy. Suddenly a lot of things are happening for you. And some of this has a connection to the past. A lot of it has a connection to the past, because that's a really strong energy for your life for the next 2 weeks. It's like what's crossing your path. So I just feel like all of a sudden, whatever wisdom this person gave you was a really great wisdom. Whatever what's coming at you, all this energy out of the blue and all these events out of the blue, you're just happy. I just feel like a lot of socializing for you, Taurus, and getting ahead. You want to be the ruler. You want to get ahead. Let's see, the next card I read is just others and their effect on your life. And you get the Knight of Wands. So we got 2 knights. So you definitely got a buddy, okay? You're going for it. You're out having a good time. You're socializing. You got people in your life. You got the Queen. You got a Knight. You got a Knight. You got a Page. You got the Fool. There's some happy times here for you, Taurus. Look at that. So, for those of you who your intent is the hunger, it's like spring has sprung and you're just out there. You just want to get out there and meet people and have a good time. And that's what you're going to do. So, in the past, if you met a woman, you're going to hear from her. Or it doesn't necessarily have to be a woman. It could just be somebody with a very wise side to them, a very strong person, a very put-together person, sexy, okay, whether it's man or female. It looks like to me that really you're having a good time. You're meeting somebody or you have met somebody, and it has a connection to the past. okay? And it's just going to be out of the blue. That just a lot of fun times for you, Taurus, okay? And meeting somebody who is very special to you. And your final card is Six of Swords. And Six of Swords, you see you got the little rose here and the owl and the cross up here. And you got the rose here. So that rose tells me, and you got the owl over here. So the owl is shown up here a couple times. So he's a very steely owl. So you started with the sword, your intent and your hunger. You got your hunger some satisfaction, okay? And now you got the Six of Swords, which shows me progress. I mean, for some people, these cards are a little hard to read because they don't even closely resemble some of the tarot cards. But to me, this is like a big open window. And this beautiful owl is flying in with a rose for you. How magical and mystical is that? You know what I mean? So when I see something like that, it just tells me exciting times for you. Better times for you. Whatever your intent and hunger is set on, you're going to achieve that. We got the 2 6s in a row. You're progressing in life. You're very happy for the last 2 weeks. It's a very social time for you. You met somebody who really resonates with you. Maybe it was somebody from the past, but I just also feel other people coming in. Like you're just communicating. You're having fun. You meet someone special, and life is kind of magical there. For one more card for you, Taurus, and I'm going to ask the most important message that you need to hear right now, that if you listen to this, would lead you to your very best life, Taurus. And that's what we want for you. But looks like you're having a good time anyways without this. Oh, this is nice. 6 of Earth, and look what we got here. And this is very interesting because you had a lot of 6s come up in your reading. Okay, you had the 6 of Cups, you had the 6 of Lovers, you had the 6 of Swords, and the 6 of Earth. And this all goes with this Libra moon, okay? 6 is a number. It's about balance, okay? Here we got the scales here. That's what this full moon energy on the 18th, 19th, and 20th is bringing. You got gifts of money. You got gifts of time or effort. New career opportunities. Receiving a loan or paying off a debt. So the most important message that you needed to hear that will bring you to your best life is that right now, you know, what you have, your intent, whatever your intent and hunger for is coming into your life. It's going to be a very happy last 2 weeks of April for you. And this is not only about receiving gifts, but being given gifts. So you're just as happy as pig in poo, okay, over the next 2 weeks, Taurus. So I hope that was a great reading for you. I'm happy for you, Taurus, my Taurus people out there. And if you would like your own personal reading, I have several types of readings that I do. I don't always do them with the cards. Actually, my longer readings are done just in a trance state. My readings can be sent anywhere via email or Skype or whatever. They're on sale right now, and if you're in America, it's additional 25% off with the exchange rate. Okay, well, Taurus, I hope that was great for you. Have a great rest of April.